afternoon, everybody. This is Stenden TV magazine. My name is Denisa, and today we are going to bring you the latest news in media, Stenden University, the events around Leeuwarden, and as usually a live performance from one of our students. The first topic in today's show is 360 degrees videos, a brand new media concept that has completely changed viewers' experience in the 21st century. More about the concept and the technology behind it is explained in the following video.
360-degree videos are a new trend in the industry. We had a chance to interview Maarten de Richemont, the corporate account manager of OnCircle.
Well, hey Maarten, welcome. Thank you for having you here on the other side of the computer. We really appreciate it that you want to help us by providing some nice information about 360-degree videos. Since you're working with these videos, because you're the corporate account manager of OnCircle. Well, what is a 360-degree video?
It's quite difficult. Let's say this technique is already there for a few years, but it is changing so fast right now. They started with 6 lenses, and most of the time they're doing this by GoPros because they are very reliable, since they've been tested on extreme conditions for a few years. But the thing is with the GoPros, let's say they have you need to film 6 different sites, and we as OnCircle having now a new camera which only have 2 lenses, and it makes it way easier because we only need to stitch both lenses together.
But what is the idea behind it? What is the essence of a 360-degree video?
Yeah, it's a way easier to tell a story because the viewer, there is more interaction between the viewer and the film, because they can look around by clicking around or swiping their phone around. So it's a really new experience. And that's so different from other experience in virtual reality.
And I've seen it many times on internet that you could also look around nature and for vacations, for example. And with OnCircle, do you have any experience with these types of companies who want videos like that?
Yeah, we have experience doing videos in nature as well, and also working together with those kinds of companies. For example, we are now working together with Thomas Cook. We will provide some videos for them in the future, so that's quite interesting as well.
Okay, nice. Well, Maarten, thank you. And see you on the live show.
See you, bye-bye.
Bye.
In the studio we have Maarten de Richemont, the corporate account manager of OnCircle. He's here to tell us more about the company. Welcome to Stenden TV magazine, Maarten.
Thank you.
What is OnCircle?
As you already saw, we have a 360-degree video company, and we deliver 2 kinds of products. We do the live streaming. For example, we did a nice project a few weeks ago for the Voice Kids in Arab, in Lebanon. But we also, on the other side, we also do just normal videos, what you already saw on the screen.
That's really interesting. What are the stages in the contact between the clients and your company?
It depends really on the type of project we have. Some companies don't really know what 360-degree videos are, so we need to help them, and really it starts from zero, but other companies really know already what they want, so then we start it at a different stage. So it depends on the project.
Okay. How is OnCircle promoting itself?
It is mouth to mouth, so really we have a nice portfolio of some bigger companies we're working with, and they speak to each other. And at the other hand, we have a Facebook account where we do some marketing stuff.
So it's also promoting on social media?
Yeah, yeah.
And what about the unique selling point of Uncircle?
That's a good question. There are several businesses in Holland that try to make 360-degree videos. But our unique selling point is that we deliver a really a story. So we try to do storytelling, not only just a movie where you can look around, but there's also a story in there.
Yeah, I guess it will be easier for the audience to remember it.
Exactly.
How did you get involved in the company?
Our CEO, Alje Hoving, started a few years ago with this technique. And after the business developed, he asked me to help him, and try to make nice sellings with some companies.
That's really interesting. I would like to thank you very much for being here today and for sharing this amazing experience, and hope to see you soon again.
Yes.
In our second item, we will talk about #BestOfStenden, but more specifically, the new minor at Stenden University in Bangkok. Jens Dahlman, the module coordinator in Bangkok, explained us more about the minor in the next video.
Welcome to #BestOfStenden. Today we introduce you the new minor in Thailand. But before we do that, we are going to ask MEM students if they think that there are enough media-related minors on Grand Tour.
Well, in my opinion, I think there are not enough minors for MEM students, and I think they should change that.
Well, currently there's only the event one, so I would say no.
In my opinion, there are definitely not enough minors for MEM students for the Grand Tour.
Honestly, I don't think so. It's pretty limited for people that are studying MEM.
According to our further students, we don't have enough minors specifically for media and entertainment management. Therefore, we want to introduce you the new minor, Integrated Digital Marketing, and we're gonna have a talk with Jens Dahlman, the coordinator of this minor. What is this minor, Integrated Digital Marketing, about?
I mean, as the title already tells you, Integrated Digital Marketing, this minor will be all about the internet. So everything that you as an individual, but more likely you as a business, need to know how to live on today's internet. Same time, one unit will deal with graphic design, so very technical skills that are being taught to students, and more a generic overview of an online marketing plan. And of course, due to the special location, we're here in Thailand, in Bangkok, there will of course be some intercultural management component included. It will be very practical and it will be very hands-on. So we will, of course, there are certain theories and there's certain background knowledge that you need as a student, but from the framework that we have at the moment, it will be a very, very practically oriented minor.
Are there any entry-level conditions?
Yeah, from the academic side, of course, the Grand Tour requirements need to be fulfilled. If you make the decision to come to Thailand, try to be curious and really be eager to learn. Don't just use the Grand Tour or this experience to just come and explore Thailand. Of course, we want you to. You need to experience a new culture. But try to be curious. That's kind of my #1 tip.
What do you expect from this minor in the future?
If you ask me what I expect from this minor is it will grow very quickly and it will be a very good addition for many students to have in their curriculum for their future careers.
So now you heard about the new minor, Integrated Digital Marketing, and I give it back to the studio where you're gonna hear first-hand experience from a student who has been on Grand Tour in Thailand.
Our guest today is Edis Bashrami, who has already been on Grand Tour in Thailand and can tell us more about his experience. Welcome to the studio, Edis.
Thank you, Denisa.
Can you describe the life in Thailand as you experienced it?
Well, to put it in one word, I would say warm. We came from October, September starting, right? So it was rain season. Yet it only rained like twice, and that was in a matter of 2 weeks. And it was hot all the time. You were always looking forward to air condition. It wasn't as easy as you think, just living in the the heat all the time. So if you're a summer person, you think heat is always good. The dry heat makes it quite horrible sometimes. But other than that, it was great. You get to experience Thailand from north to south, everything.
That's nice to know. What needs to be done before going in Grand Tour in Thailand?
Well, first of all, you have to attend 3 meetings, which are pretty boring. But on the other hand, it's nice to see, and you have to prepare for it. Be prepared for very different people, culture-wise. It's not as easy to handle them work-wise, and on the other hand, to get to know friends and like bond with people, because they're very, very shy. It's not just as easy as meeting somebody and then you kind of click and you have a drink. No, it's different there, because people try to spend time over a long time, but be prepared for not having as easy friendships as you might have on the European side. On the other hand, you have to get vaccinated, if that's the right word for it, and you'll get all the preparation here. But don't believe everything they say. They told us we don't have to buy uniforms, but we had to. So that was something different.
Are there any students accommodation?
Yeah, in Thailand you live in Sita Villa. Greetings. It's beautiful there, I can just tell you.
Is it difficult to get this?
No. Grand Tour actually organizes it for you. You're just living there, you just get there, pay, and then you're there.
That's awesome. How should a student prepare for Thailand regarding culture differences?
Yeah, as I said, first of all, different people, way different food, and be prepared to sit on the toilet for a week or 2. I'm not kidding.
Why did you choose to go to Thailand?
Oh, because of the heat. I wanted something warm. After living in rainy Netherlands, I thought I might switch it around.
Okay. But there was Bali as well as a choice.
Yeah, exactly. Bali was the other way then. So I went to Thailand first and then afterwards to Bali.
Awesome. I would like to thank you very much for being here and for sharing your experience about the Grand Tour in Thailand, and hope to hear more about you in the future. In our next item, we are going to talk about a brand new music event in Leeuwarden, Status Om. How this concept was created and what is the idea behind it, we are going to see in the following video.
Hello everyone, my name is Mihai Kobela and this is Stenden TV magazine. On April 1st, the techno group Try Harder will perform here in Club 21 Leeuwarden, where they will showcase a brand new concept called Status Om. We sat down for an interview with the members of Try Harder, who told us what's so special about this event and why people should go there. So, can you introduce yourselves a little bit, guys? Who are you?
Hello, my name is Sabin Nicolae, I'm 20 years old and my goal in life is to help people out.
My name is Dima Ivahno, I'm 22 and my main intention in this life is to share the light with other people.
So what is the concept behind Try Harder?
Basically, Try Harder is an organization which me and Sabin started a year ago, and with the time it evolved in a community of people sharing the same mindset, ideas, and basically willing to bring this vision to others. So we're trying to communicate ideas of peace, equality, universal oneness by means of music, arts and event organization. Events which bring people together.
Yeah, we like working together, we like creating art together, making music together.
So now let's talk about your next event, which is Status Om. What's it going to be like and what is the concept behind it?
Basically, Status Om is a new concept which is going to be a new series of events. Om is the first vibration, which in some cultures it's thought to be the vibration which was the beginning of all creation. And with Status Om, we're trying to get away from this status quo mentality, which just puts everyone together in the same box and everyone is labeled to be the same. No, we are trying to make everyone be their own self and bring them together to have fun and not just to copy each other.
Was just inspired to give this representation of our concept, which basically makes status Om. You know, when we met, I was just an artist and Sabin was just a DJ, and we somehow wanted to bring to people all this knowledge idea, the feeling of universal oneness, and that's basically where the whole idea of Om appeared, and that's what we're gonna do with this series of events. We will invite guests with good music, and yeah, the general vibe there. We want to bring back these nights of freedom and oneness. Yeah, so that is the place to be.
Also going to play.
Thank you guys for taking the time and doing this interview with us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
We hope to see all of you on Friday night at Club 21 Leeuwarden. Thank you for watching, and now back to the studio.
The members of Try Harder, Sabine Nicolae and Dima Ivanlo, are here today and they will tell us more about the event. Welcome to the studio.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
What can people expect from Status Om tonight?
Okay. So as we said in the video, it's going to be a new series of events where we try and bring each time a special guest. Instead of having someone who is going to be mixing, we would like to have someone who is going to produce their music right there on the spot. We're also going to have some nice smells floating around the air, like incense, which help with creating euphoria in the body. It brings something nice to the party.
Also some decorations. We're trying to build a new concept, so not usual techno parties that you see, but something beyond. It's also connected with the spirituality, as it is the main intention of the concept.
That sounds really interesting.
Thank you.
There is going to be a special guest, right?
Yeah, Noisy Monk, it is our guest. He is coming from Tibetan mountains, and it's a really interesting persona. So basically he will be playing 2 hours live set with music which was not published. You cannot find it on internet, and it's really a special experience when he's coming and playing something live. And moreover, he gave an oath of silence for I think 2000 days. Like he's traveling with his wife, who is talking on his behalf. It's a really interesting person.
He only shares his thoughts through his music nowadays.
Yeah.
It sounds like it will be a really unique event.
Yeah. That's what we're trying to do.
Our intention is that there should be a message. Even when you go partying, there should be a message behind it, and it's good when it is a good message.
Yeah. What are your expectations from this event?
Well, we are hoping that the event is going to be exactly as we planned it. This guy, Noisy Monk, he's bringing sounds which he recorded during meditations and during yoga practice and during ceremonies in the mountains of Tibet. So the frequencies which he's going to be playing are really beneficial for our health because we're made out of 70% water. The water in our body reacts to these frequencies. And some are good for us, some are bad for us, but he's bringing only the good ones. So, yeah.
And essentially we just want to give a night of good music, great people around. We want the right people to come, and we're quite sure that it will happen like this. And to make people who don't even like techno to look at the whole music from another perspective.
That sounds really interesting. And I would like to thank you very much for being here and for telling us more information about this amazing event, because I think it will be really amazing.
Thank you.
Pranking recently has become viral on social media. As today is the 1st of April, we went around Stenden to ask student opinion about it. Moreover, we did some pranking by ourselves. To know how it went, let's take a look on the next video.
Do you know the history of April Fool's Day?
No, I actually don't know about the history of April Fool's Day.
Honestly, no. Not really, honestly. No, I don't. No? No. 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 No.
There are many theories on how April Fool's Day started. The most common theory starts during the Reformation of the calendar in France in 1582. During that time, the celebration of New Year's was moved from the 1st of April to the 1st of January. Because there was no internet, phones or mailing system, people did not hear about the calendar change until years later. Those who have been informed about the change used to make fun of these fools who would still celebrate New Year's on April the 1st. This evolved into a tradition of playing pranks on the first day of April, then spread to other countries. So now let's ask Stenden students what they think of April Fool's Day.
Hello, what do you think of April Fool's Day?
I think it's a very fun day, like pranking other people and making jokes, as long as you're not the victim.
I think it's a really interesting day. It's fun and you get to prank the people you are friends with, so yeah.
I don't like it because I get scared really easily and so I'm an easy target.
I think it's a fun day full of pranks and you can have a good time with your friends.
It's a good way of, I don't know, entertaining people, and it's always nice to have a good mood and like joke around with someone, so I think it's nice.
I think it's a bit stupid. I think you can prank anyone anytime during the year. You don't need a special day to do it, but yeah, I think waking up in the morning getting a joke from like your parents, like stupid dad jokes, always quite funny.
Did you ever prank someone?
Yeah, I used to prank a lot of people when I was small, with my friends and also my family sometimes.
Personally, I don't think so, even if I did, it was like a long time ago. Haven't really celebrated April Fools in a long time now, so.
I don't like being pranked, so I don't do it to others as well.
No, never.
And what did you do?
Well, you know the classic toothpaste on the door handle, and my friends, I would just do random things for them, and then our teachers, we used to like disappear from class.
So this was an item of April 1st.
Happy April Fool's Day!
Our guest is Yuri, a comedian who is ready to tell us more about comedy and pranking. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Yeah, I've been doing stand-up comedy for about 4 years now. I've done the Leeuwarden Comedy Festival and came in second, which was rather sad. I had my own comedy nights for like 10 editions of an own comedy event at a student fraternity, and yeah, and sometimes I just perform, just like last week. So people ask me to perform somewhere, and I just did a little short skit. So
that sounds really interesting. What is your opinion about April Fool's Day?
April Fool's is fun. I barely do anything with April Fool's myself. I'm studying to become a primary school teacher. So last year I had my own class, and all of the kids try to prank me, and that is fun though. They steal my lunchbox and they fit all their lunchboxes in my bag. It's not as much a joke, but it's funny though. I like that. But yeah, I think it's fun. It's nice. And it's a day full of humor, and I love humor, so that's good.
Have you ever pranked people?
I might have, but I can't really remember. I don't really like pranking people that much. So it's more like, you know, making jokes and stuff like that. And but pranking, I might have.
Even a joke?
Yeah, I do like to make jokes about other people. I do that a lot. And I don't know if they always like it that much, but I don't really care. Sort of part of the job.
Yeah. What is the worst prank you have witnessed?
I haven't really witnessed a prank that was like very bad, but I did hear of this sort of personality who's making YouTube videos, who also lives here somewhere in the area, and he just went by in the street because he heard it was forbidden to kiss in public, and he just threw pies in people's faces without them, you know, expecting it. And you know, there's a fine line between what is funny and what is not, and I thought that was not funny. That's not cool. Yeah. I mean, if it's your friend, but it's just a stranger, and they're just having a nice time in the city, and they're just kissing there and being all, you know, lovey-dovey, and then all of a sudden you get a pie in your face. I mean, that's not cool. That's
yeah,
not cool.
of course.
Yeah.
I would like to thank you very much for being here today and
problem.
for sharing your thoughts about April Fool's Day.
Cool.
To continue, we are going to talk about Humans of Stenden, to know what is the main idea of Humans of Stenden and how international students have adapted to the life in the Netherlands. Let's take a look in the video.
Nowadays, the world is shaped by anonymity and stress. Everything has to be done as effective and as fast as possible. At Stenden, we like to see this university as a big family, and family usually knows each other. However, lately we have also experienced a certain anonymity. This gave us the reason to create Humans of Stenden, a reportage that will give an insight of two different students at Stenden and telling their story.
Hello everyone, my name is Margarita, I'm 19 years old, I'm from Lithuania and I'm studying IHM management here in Leeuwarden in Stenden University. One of my hobbies is painting. My mentor, Irma Leszczynskaite, who has a master's degree in abstract art and academic painting, was a person who inspired me during my studies. I really prefer oil colors instead of anything else because oil provides better mixture of colors and a bigger choice of tones and semitones. A regular person can recognize about 30 different colors, while I can name about 70 or even 80 of them. That's why most of the people cannot imagine that, for instance, black is not even a color. On the picture, black color is just a result of mixture of 3 or 4 different colors like gray, purple, blue, and sometimes even yellow. Just the same as life itself, no black or white, always a mixture.
Hello, 大家好，我叫王宽，我来自中国。I am Kwan, I'm from China, and I study hospitality management in Stenden. There is another festival called Qingmingjie in China that is similar with Easter Day, and according to the tradition, every family needs to go to a cemetery to worship the people who passed away and send some chrysanthemum by showing respect. In addition, we never say Happy Qingming to people who are still alive. Speaking of the flower, that reminds me of one thing. I once went to a Dutch friend's house. I bought a bunch of flowers in the train station. However, later on, I realized what I bought is a kind of chrysanthemum, whose color I had never seen before. So I was so freaked out, thinking of how am I supposed to do with that? Do I send it or not? But later on, my Dutch friends were actually very delightful when they saw it and even got a bottle for it. That indeed cheered me up, and we talked about our tradition in private. Then I found out that Dutch people don't have that much taboo stuff for flowers. That's really good to hear. So this is my part of my life and some of my experience in the Netherlands.
Don't be afraid to get to know the people who surround you. Sometimes the people who like to hide behind the crowd have the best stories. Never forget to respect one another's culture and beliefs.
Today, Kaloyan is our guest. He's a second-year international hotel management student from Bulgaria. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Did you experience any challenges so far as an international student?
Yeah, while I was in my first year, the culture shock was kind of big because it was my first time leaving my country back then. So naturally, I was quite worried about what was going to happen, how it was going to develop, and so on.
Yeah. What kind of culture differences have you noticed?
Dutch people tend to say hi a lot. Every single time I greet somebody and we're like in a couple of meters apart from each other, that's kind of like a cue to say hi to them. And it took me quite a while to figure out. They always enter into conversations with random people, either on the street or you're in the gym or in a common place, maybe an elevator. That's quite strange as well. We don't do that. What else? Yes, hoi means something else in our language. Yeah.
Do explain.
No.
Is it that bad?
Yeah.
Okay. Better not. Did you have any difficulties when adapting to the Dutch culture?
Not really. I had some problems, but it's just a matter of making it a habit. So now it's basically pretty okay, I might say. Yeah.
I guess at the beginning it was a bit difficult with the hoi.
Quite a bit. And sometimes they get angry if you don't say hi to them. If they say hi to you and you don't say hi to them, I sometimes hear from the back somebody like angrily speaking in Dutch. I assume it's about me. But yeah.
How did you overcome them?
Just apologize if I was misunderstood and try to not do that again. Yeah.
Are you enjoying your time in Leeuwarden?
Yeah.
What advices would you give to the future students of Stenden?
To be open-minded, not judge a book by its cover, and kind of be more open and talkative to people, to try to communicate and get to know as much people as you can, because there's a lot of different cultures here.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your experiences as an international student, and hope to hear more about you. Why not?
Thank you.
Our next item, Behind the Song, will present you the singer Indre, who will also give us a performance later on the show. But before that, let's take a look at an interview about the main idea which stands behind her song No Remedy.
Hello everyone and welcome to Behind the Song. My name is Leonie Holl and today we meet Indre Simkonaite to talk about her song No Remedy. Let's go and meet her. Hello everyone. Today I'm here with Indre Simkonaite to talk about her song No Remedy. So yeah, maybe you can introduce yourself at first.
Well, I'm Indre and I am a student in Stenden. Currently I'm writing my thesis. I'm finishing my internship at the moment, working with the videos and After Effects, etc. And music is a part of my life as well, but it's not as serious, it's more like a hobby.
And when did you start becoming interested in music?
Well, the first interaction with music was at the age of like 4 or 3 years old when I started to attend music school. Then I had to make a choice which kind of like had an influence of the rest of my life. And I was focusing on music from the violin perspective. I played with violin for 10 years and played it only in a classical music industry. So this is something that throughout those years I didn't really find myself where I could write the music. When I actually started writing the music was when I was 14, when I got a guitar from my mom as a birthday present. So my mom influenced me in that way.
At the studio we are going to hear your song No Remedy. What is the song about?
It's very complicated. It's actually the song is from the girl's perspective about the boy, but it's in a really tough and rough way. And I was surprised that I wrote it because I usually in real life I'm nothing like the song. But yeah, the lyrics are pretty heavy. At some points it's so sad that it's even funny. There is this line which says that it's gonna be like a blessing, wash your socks overnight. You know, these kind of things you don't really say in a real life. And especially nowadays, girls want to avoid these stereotypical opinions. So this is why I'm kind of scared about the song in general.
And where do you get your inspiration from to write your song?
This is a difficult question because I cannot say that I look for inspiration. And it's also something that musicians will understand what I'm saying. You cannot just wake up in the morning and say, oh, today I'm going to write the song. You know, it's not happening. You just have to feel it.
So I think now we're really curious about your song, and let's have a look at the studio to hear it.
As we know, Indre has been close to music since she was little. Today, Indre is here to tell us more about her hobby and perform No Remedy. Welcome to the studio, Indre.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure for us.
For me as well.
Could you tell us about the feelings that you have whilst playing this song?
Well, as I mentioned a little bit in the item itself, it's a difficult situation with the song because while I was writing it, I had a blackout. While I was writing, I didn't even know how I'm doing it actually. But as it turned out, then I actually listened it back to the song, I kind of understood that it's actually like a real life, you know. Girls, if they're in love, they are bringing this beautiful, gorgeous promises and beautiful word to the boy with the promise that it's going to be all fine, but there's an ultimatum. You have to promise to love me all the time, you know. So there is like this kind of a situation there.
Yeah, I would like to ask you to play for us this song. For us, Indre.
And I will learn how to cook. I promise to clean. I'll read you books and help you to sleep. And I'll bring you the beer while you watch TV. I promise to stay pretty and love you, honey. You just have to promise to stay with me for tonight, tonight and forever. We will play hide and seek in the nighttime or never. And you will sure be my man, and I'll be your wife. It will feel like a blessing, wash your socks overnight. And I will buy me a pet, even though I want a child. Our compromises will blow up your mind. You just have to promise to stay with me for tonight, tonight and forever. We will play hide and seek in the nighttime or never. And I will make you believe that it's easy to love me. My love is like a disease. You can run and hide, there's no remedy. And I will bake you a cake and spice it with lust. I'll make sure you will love it and chew it with trust. And I'll hug you before you go to bed and make you ignore our sloppy shed. You just have to promise to stay with me for tonight, tonight and forever. We will play hide and seek in the nighttime or never. I will make you believe it's easy to love me. My love is like a disease. You can run and hide, there's no remedy. No remedy. Thank you.
Such an amazing performance, Indre.
Thank you. I'm a little bit sick because of the spring, I believe.
We couldn't hear that.
That's good.
Yeah, it was a pleasure for us to have you here today.
It's a pleasure to be here as well.
Our final item is about DJ competition that took place on 26th of March at Neushorn in Leeuwarden. The event was organized for the new DJs who are younger than 18 years old. Every participant had 15 minutes to show his talent, and we were there to see it. Let's have a look how it went.
Hello Leeuwarden, we're here at the DJ competition, the hit round in Neushorn. So let's go inside. Hi, what's your name?
Mijn naam is Amin.
How long have you been DJing?
Ik begon toen ik 8 was en toen had ik een klein DJ-setje. En vorig jaar begon ik te draaien op schoolfeesten. En nu voor de eerste keer op een grote set voor zeg maar buitenschool.
Okay, and what did you think of this contest?
Ik denk dat het is echt heel leuk, een heel gezellig sfeertje. Maar het is natuurlijk moeilijk om te winnen, want er zitten veel DJ's bij die al heel lang ervaring hebben. Nee, maar ik doe gewoon mijn best en ik zie wel wat er gebeurt.
And did you participate in a lot of those contests like this one?
Nee, het is mijn allereerste keer dat ik echt voor een wedstrijd meedoe om iets te winnen met een optreden in een club of zoiets.
And how did you think it went tonight?
Ik denk dat het best wel goed ging. Op één stukje ging de muziek uit en dat heel eventjes maar. En, maar daarna ging het voor de rest heel goed.
And what kind of music style do you play?
House, electro en dance.
Yeah, thank you for the interview. What's your name?
My name is Viletic.
My name is Sam Lewis.
And how long have you been DJing?
I've been DJing for 2.5 years now.
I think 4 years right now.
What did you think of this contest?
Yeah, I think it was pretty nice.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun, so it was a nice evening.
And did you participate in a lot of those contests?
No, we've participated in a few DJ contests, but not that many.
But how do you think you did this evening?
Yeah, good. It was we had a nice set. No, not so much mistakes, so we hope good.
And what kind of music style do you play?
Normally I play future house, very groovy future house. I like that.
Yeah, me the same.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So that was the DJ competition. Now I give back to the studio.
In the studio we have the organizer of the DJ competition, Sauna. Welcome to Stenden TV magazine, Sauna.
Thank you.
Could you tell us the history that stands behind the DJ competition?
Yes, of course. Well, DJ is actually one specific category from Kunstbende. And Kunstbende it's actually a national contest for 8 categories in complete. So we have music, theater and DJ also. And what you just saw was only for the category DJ. But it is for very creative, talented youth or children from the age of 13 until 18.
What about the main idea behind it?
Well, we actually wanted to give children an opportunity to perform, because there are a lot of contests here in Friesland, but they're mostly from 16 or 18 or older, and also mostly only for music. So if you're you like theater or you like fashion or you wanted to make a movie, then there's no contest you can join, and we have it all.
So it's like a kind of an unique competition.
Yes.
That's really interesting. As it is a competition, what are the prizes?
Well, we only organize the contest in Friesland, but every, how do you say it, provincie?
Yeah.
Every province has its own contest, and the winners, they go to the final contest, which is in Utrecht. And there you can win. If you're a DJ, you can play at Mysteryland. For fashion, you can walk on the Fashion Week. You are allowed to expose your work in the Stedelijk Museum Amsterdam. So there are quite a few nice prizes.
This is kind of a very big event in the Netherlands.
It is.
Well, I would like to thank you very much for being here today and for sharing this amazing event with us. And that was it for today. Don't forget to be careful on April Fool's Day and check out the Club 21 for Statuson. We wish you a great weekend. See you soon.